Welcome back to the Michael Cole roast. No, sorry. Pretty much what it's been every episode almost.
And if you all want to hear, this is not wrestling, but this is just hilarious. If you want to hear a great roast, go find the Gary Delabate roast
on Howard Stern.
On Howard Stern. That shit is fucking hilarious. God.
Wow, you think Comedy Central is funny?
he played it for me. I was just dying the whole time.
These roasts on Howard Stern, oh my god. Artie Lang got roasted. Just anyway.
Artie Lang got buried,
Andy
man.
Dick got roasted one time.
Well, yeah, but Artie Lang got buried in that, man.
Yeah, Baba Booey wasn't getting nothing.
Yeah. Anywho.
So, back to wrestling.
And we're going to talk about something that's kind of close to our hearts and something that hasn't happened.
Yeah, we talked about it when we were at the Halligan discussing topics, and I brought up what's, in our minds, the greatest rivalries in wrestling. And you got to go back, dating back. And we brought some up, good ones, too. Not just singles wrestlers, but tag teams or faction rivalries.
We have mentioned one. I'm going to jump it off right here. Rock and Roll Express versus the Midnight Express. Wow.
That was
a hell of a...
Tag team rivalries.
Hell of a rivalry.
Well, let's start tag team rivalries. How about the Von Erichs and the Freebirds?
The one that started it.
That made world-class championship wrestling.
Because there had not... Because at the point in time, you didn't have anybody who was really directly opposing the Von Erichs.
And the Freebirds came down?
Freebirds came in, man.
Ooh.
Ryan.
And they slammed that cage door and carried Von Erich.
Yep.
At Christmas night in 1982.
1982. I was 10 years old.
I was a month old.
And I'm telling you, that was just like, wow. I mean, it was intense, but they switched heel right then.
Yeah.
And the crowd was ready. You heard Kevin say, in the World Class Championship Wrestling DVD, which we will be talking about soon.
Pick it up.
Pick it up. It's really good. That the people were ready for them to switch heel. It was ready for it because it was something that was being teased and teased and teased. And when it finally happened,
money was made and
they made a lot of money,
exposure, whatever.
And we're gonna have to save an entire show for the Freebirds. We can't talk about the Freebirds in 10 seconds.
Yeah, or 15 minutes.
Or 15 minutes because
we need 20.
Wow.
But yeah, so talk about tag team rivalries. Let's say the Briscoes,
the Funks.
Whoa. Let's see. But
if you don't know about that,
you don't know shit.
Yeah, because that was some amazing
wrestling,
pure wrestling too.
Yeah,
and that was.
What about Steamboat Youngblood against the Briscoes?
Yeah, that was
great.
It was a really good rivalry. It was a short rivalry.
Short, but
it was really good, and it led to a great match at the first Starrcade.
We're looking at longevity as far as rivalries go.
You want to talk about longevity? I've got one. 3 years, emotional as hell. Raven versus Tommy Dreamer.
Ooh!
Ooh!
And what was the main factor in that one? That Dreamer never beat Raven.
Took him 3 years to do it.
Yeah. Wow.
And it was just
the angle, like with Bueller getting involved and the Raven's Nest, the Raven Flock, whatever they want to call them.
Well, no, it's just that. It was just the Pit Bulls. It was
Stevie
Bueller.
Richards.
It was Stevie
Brian
Richards. Brian Lee.
Blue Meanie.
Franchise. Shane Douglas.
Kimona. That Asian woman.
And it was just so many people that got wrapped into that.
Yeah.
That
the main focus was Raven and Dreamer, and their backstory apparently is true, I guess.
Yeah.
They know each other 30 years.
30 years, and Tommy, they went to summer camp, and I guess that they knew each other, and Beulah was
one in Tommy then.
But this is the thing, and I don't know if all of you knew this. You would have known it if you had been watching
Rise and Fall of ECW.
No, that, but also the build up to Hardcore Justice.
Mm-hmm.
The central reason that Raven and Tommy Dreamer have always
butted heads.
Because
of Beulah.
Wow. And it was deep.
Deep.
It was deep.
It was kind of like Edge and Matt Hardy. With
yeah.
Lita.
But Raven wanted to be Tommy.
Yeah, he wanted Beulah, one of the kids.
Yeah, and that
not be Uncle Scotty.
Yeah, so it was deep. Now we're going to talk about something else that was deep. Tommy and Sandman.
That's when Tommy first came in. ECW.
Yeah. He was a pretty boy. He wasn't like the rough motherfucker we know now.
Yeah, he basically swat the cane in Sandman's eye, and everybody was after him.
That was a great angle too. That was a great and how he sold it and how it led up to that moment when he came back and he was supposedly blinded and
then
came
pulled
up.
it off, and then boom,
Yeah, but
caned the shit out of there.
another one and two more in ECW. We even may have to do a fourth one for this what we're talking
I
about.
have to.
Two more. Raven and Sandman.
You want to talk emotional?
He's a father.
Yeah,
He can feel that.
Yeah, it involves Sandman's son at the time was 8 years
Tyler.
old, Tyler, and his wife at the time I guess separated or divorced him.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Wow.
And you have his son turn against him.
Yeah.
My son did that. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm
it
gone.
just wasn't.
It's
That was probably one of the most emotional rivalries. They emotional angles that they did.
yeah.
And also, if you were a fan, you felt this one because it was white hot. Shane
Douglas and Gary Wolf.
Gary Wolf.
Pitbull number
two. Number two.
Two.
The broken neck and
and
everything.
he had a halo on.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Yeah.
I was like, no.
Yeah. You also want to, but that one was just.
Another one, ECW, Sabu and Taz.
Sabu and Taz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Taz came back.
Didn't touch each other for 1 year.
Yeah, Taz was pissed off because he broke his neck, and then he couldn't wrestle. He was so pissed. And then he was just on a rampage, and then somehow he focused on Sabu.
Sabu had been fired prior to a match that they had.
That's why he was pissed.
And,
because he went to FMW.
yeah, it was supposed to be,
Supposed to be a tag team match, a three-way tag team match.
it was supposed to be,
Him and Taz.
Him and Taz, Sabu and Taz versus Malenko and Benoit versus
Public Enemy.
Public Enemy.
A three-way match for the ECW tag team titles. Sabu said he was going to show up,
Didn't.
but he got offered more money from Japan and didn't show up. And didn't give Heyman a call, and he got really pissed.
Yeah, so that's but they didn't touch each other for 1 year solid and built that.
And then Barely Legal 97.
Yeah.
That was a great match.
But that was but there was a moment where they're standing in there and he's doing something. All of a sudden, lights go out.
And Sabu's in the ring, and people going nuts.
And they came back on. Sabu and Taz
and
were
they staring at each other,
staring at each other. And you can see this on the Wrestling Report on ECW. It's when the lights came back on, and that crowd saw Sabu, they fucking popped.
Like we popped when Daniel Bryan showed up at SummerSlam.
Yeah, I mean, but
it was that moment. You like, holy shit.
You want to talk about some intense rivalries? WWE in the Attitude Era. Austin
Rock.
Austin
Triple H.
Austin Taker and Mankind.
Oh my god.
That was a violent rivalry.
Damn it. Taker was it was a King of the Ring match they had, and he started wailing on him. The Boiler Brawl, SummerSlam.
The Buried Alive match.
Oh my god. And then you had a match at Survivor Series when Taker came back.
The Hell in a Cell. Wow.
Woo!
You see, that was one of the things back in the day is that they would actually go to ultimate. They would go up to that level where they were going to get violent.
And plus there's Mick Foley in there, so you're going to take it. But you want to Austin and Rock. Now people know, if you don't know,
you're not watching this
up to date. Yeah, Austin and Rock. Most people will remember him from the battles from the WWE title, but you got to go back.
Intercontinental.
Yeah, back in '97, when Rock just turned heel, and he's got the Intercontinental title. Austin won it, got it back, whatever, and then wasn't gonna defend it, give it back. You know the story.
Rock threw it off of the bridge.
No,
Austin threw it off of the bridge.
Rock threw his WWE Smoking Skull belt over the bridge.
And he threw Austin off the bridge too. But I mean, he took that thing and
yanked it.
Austin did.
Along with scuba gear and a cell phone and a pager and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Just the stuff they did, the build-up matches. Like, I remember it was the funeral.
I was about to say that.
Rock had a funeral for Austin's career.
Yeah.
Austin came out with a monster truck that he learned to drive just minutes before going on the air.
What was it? Dear dearly departed trailer park trash. Some of the stuff that even the mic work was really good.
Oh yeah.
Because they had to.
That's what I miss. The intense, saying, "I'm gonna kick your ass," something like that.
Yeah.
To get the crowd going. These days, people say something like, when Austin says something like, "Ah!" like that.
Yeah. I mean, Austin would come out. It was intense. He would come out, and the McMahon of Austin.
That was McMahon Austin. Whoa.
Yeah, that was great. Because I think all of us have had a boss where we've just been like, "No, knock that motherfucker." Austin got to do it.
I've had a few.
Well, I have several.
But
Remember, I work for Walmart, so.
Sorry.
Um,
No offense.
but you know,
What's another, let's talk about.
Kobashi and Misawa. That one was really good.
I don't know. I'm honest with you, I don't know too much about that.
It was a great. I mean, Misawa, may he rest in peace. It was great. I mean, it was just there were some ones over there in Japan that that was the first one that came to my mind. I have to remember a lot. I can't really remember a lot about it because I have to go back and watch. But it was a great rivalry, and anybody that you put in the ring that Misawa was a rival with, led to some really great matches. And Kobashi and Misawa, so their matches were stiff every single time. Man.
Really?
Yeah, it's like every time they were stiff.
Well, here's another one. Let's kind of go back to tag team. Edge and Christian and the Hardys.
And the Dudleys.
But mainly what started was Edge and Christian and the Hardys in the No Mercy ladder match 1999.
Terry Invitational. Wow.
Hell, that made them.
Yeah, if you haven't seen that match by now, man,
shame on you.
Yeah, shame on you because it's a hellified match.
Yeah.
Our Hardys won.
It's on pretty much almost every WWE DVD you have.
Yeah.
Like on the Edge DVD, on the ladder match DVD. Jeez, I don't know. What else?
First TLC match was really good.
Yeah, and Triangle Ladder match at WrestleMania.
Triangle Ladder match, and it developed out of that. And then, the Dudleys and the Hardys, and they took it to such a level where
the tag team table match they had.
Tag team tables match. Yeah, I mean they took it to such a level that you went going, okay, what are they going to do next?
Yeah.
What can they do next?
That's what they wanted. That's what they did so much. Like, what can they do to top this? And then, lo and behold, like WrestleMania 17 when they stacked 4 tables together.
Yeah.
And Bubba and my Hardy crashed through all of them. Like, Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's another one?
Really great.
Edge and John Cena.
Edge and John Cena. That was really good.
And Cena.
And they pulled the trigger on ending it at the right time.
Yeah. And then Cena and Orton. It's all right.
Cena and Orton. I was going to say one old school tag team rivalry that led to awesome matches. British Bulldogs and the Hart Foundation. The original Hart Foundation. Anvil, the Hitman, and the Mouth of the South.
Whew.
Wow. Or another one. Jake the Snake Roberts versus Steamboat. Or that was
Steamboat and Savage.
Steamboat and Savage. WrestleMania 3, baby.
Greatest match.
One of the greatest matches. Shawn Michaels and Kurt Angle.
Wow.
Yeah. Kurt Angle and Chris Benoit. Go watch WrestleMania 17 and then go head forward from that.
Yeah, go watch. No, I just watched their match at Rumble 2003.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, Chris Benoit. Let's not talk about what happened to him and Daniel and Nancy. Okay.
Yeah.
Because that happened.
It's a sad time.
It was sad. Let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the man that we know as probably one of the best technical wrestlers
ever.
Ever.
I'm sure Angle would agree with that.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure he would.
But let's see. Trying to think. What else? There's so many. Like so
Eddie
many.
and Rey Mysterio, man.
Oh, that's emotional.
Yeah.
It involves son.
I'm not just that. Going back to WCW.
The '97 Halloween Havoc.
Yeah. I mean, and even in Mexico, I'm sure. I mean, it's just it went so long, and they had so many great matches. But that Halloween Havoc match, I think, is probably one of the best matches.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But
we gotta do something for another part. So take another break. Come back with part 4. We'll continue our talk about rivalries.